Folks, this is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Make it a great night, folks. You got a hot CPI number, and guess what? Markets are going higher. Inflation's raging, man. We're going to have higher prices everywhere. Always do your best. Express your own divinity. You don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you and express yourself and express your own divinity by being alive, loving yourself, and loving others. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 72, NASDAQ up 101, S&P's up 20, gold contract trading up $3.70 at $18.99 an ounce. We have silver trading up 10 cents. $28.10 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 25 cents, $70.21 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note up 5 ticks, trading 133.25. The 30-year up 17 at 160.29. And King Dollar. King Dollar down 46 ticks, trading at 90.074. The euro is at 121. The yen is at 109.42, and the British pound's at 141 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, first, let's take a look at this E-mini, because this was quite a move this morning, man. It was pretty cool watching this baby shake out. So what you had out here, bottom line, you get down to 42.07. That was the spike down. It lasted for about all of a tenth of a second. And then, see ya, don't want to be ya. You got all the way up to 42.49, breaking the highs. 42.30, is it 42.38? 42.38.25 is, I think, the number. Yeah, 42.38.25 is the number. Right now, you're at 42.38.75. SPY, and the intriguing one right now, folks, is the NDX 100, because bottom line, we had come down hard in March. We had come down hard in May. That being said, guess what? You're taking out a small B point out here today. We're taking out Tuesday's high, which was the 339.29. Now, this gets interesting, because what happens here, folks, is that this is when that was going higher, had light volume. Bottom line, this is when light volume helps. But you're still taking the ABC out, and that's all that really matters. Bottom line, that price projection is somewhere about 345. So if it's 345, the highs out in the NDX is 343.80. So bottom line, that's saying the NDX is also going to take its highs out. Gold contract, you had big action in the gold market, man. Bottom line, you rejected that 1871 area, did it in spades, didn't take long. You're at 234,000 contracts now. This monster contract volume, folks. Bottom line, pushing into swings. So I suspect, number one, we're going to push and break the swing of 1919. More than likely, well, we'll see whether we have the volume. If we have the volume, you're going to have an ABC structure up. This thing is going after the 1971 area. Notes and bonds. This is pretty wild, man. I mean, this is really as wild as it gets. The 10-year note rejected 132.10 down here today. We are at 132.31. Bottom line, they broke out, man. They've been in a large consolidation. They broke out. Notes and bonds went up 135, and right now you're at 132.31. And I suspect what that is, folks, is this: is that we know the Fed's been banging out 120 billion a month. That being said, I stopped bringing this up yesterday. The market's been up so high. You get the states as well as large companies. Their pension plans are now fully funded, and that in itself is amazing, because the numbers, when you go back 7, 8, 9 years that they had to make, were astronomical. Well, the bottom line is that this market has been astronomical, and needless to say, they've made those numbers, and you got very large companies now that are fully funded, which would totally make sense, because you got to remember something with a pension fund, is that money continues to go into it, okay? So and they have to put the money to work. I mean, that's how the law reads. So you can imagine that, if we just look at the S&P has doubled, okay? And that has doubled since March of 2020. So you can imagine when you start talking about large numbers doubling, why and how they actually got to the price point of fully funded pensions. Now, what you'll see happen there on a fully funded pension, they're going to end up taking less risk. Now they can just match their balance sheet. That's what they're going to be looking for. Dollar. We go take a look at the dollar out here. Dollar didn't hold price again out here once again today. Bottom line, you went to 93.10. You're at 90.063. My take is that we're going after a swing low that was generated out here in February. Oil's going to 76 bucks. Bottom line is that this is a break top side. You know, we rejected $68.68 this morning. Right now, you're at $70. You're at $70.23. You do have volume behind the move. That's saying that 76 bucks is game. 76 bucks is your next higher swing point as we get into higher price. We go take a look at the XAU, the HUI. In both cases, you get higher price coming at you in a big way, too. We have price spread out here today. XAU's up $3.49. You got the Gold Bugs Index. Right now, this is trading up 675. You're at 311. That's going to be going for the last swing point. Last swing point in the Gold Bugs Index is up there at that 327. And I was talking about Franco-Nevada yesterday, and you can see the amount of volume that came in Franco-Nevada was pretty amazing. And the bottom line is you get the break top side today. It was coming into the swing point. It came into the swing point with 1.2 million shares versus the 770,000. You got an ABC structure up now. Let's see, how big is it? 154, 38, 48, 58. Yeah, so it's a 16.A to B, which gets you 45, 55, 60. Gets you 160, 161 and 165 is the high. You get Franco-Nevada that's going after it. The impressive part with Franco-Nevada, of course, is that when the streamers go higher, folks, and they start moving, that's when the probability gets much higher that the actual physical metal is going higher. That's what I've found in the last 22 years. Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials right now up 66, NASDAQ up 105. S&Ps are up by 20. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.